First, Seb, you must be happy. You happy? You ever happy?
Great result, and I think beyond that, guys, we got to say, like a great performance. This wasn't the U.S. clinging to the crossbar, desperately defending. Yeah, there was maybe a stretch last 5 minutes of the game where England had some quality chances there, but I think the U.S., all 11 players really had a performance that for the most part they could be proud of, and I think we got to give the manager, Greg Berhalter, some credit here. Some of this is hindsight is 2020. It's how the game plays out, but he took a big risk with his lineup, right? He didn't make any changes to the team that we saw against Wales, with the exception of Haji Wright up top, and he started 3 guys who were on yellow cards. None of those guys got a yellow card, so they'll all be available for the game against Iran. He put clearly what he believes was his best 10 outside of the striker position, and the team responded. It was by far the best we've seen them in a long time, and I think what's really impressive is just how much better they looked against England than they did against Wales. So a really great performance, a really great result. I think if there's any frustration here, it's that the U.S. had some quality chances, especially that really one great opportunity from Weston McKennie. You know, he doesn't even make Pickford work. He puts it well over the bar. But other than that, a great day for the U.S. If anything it does highlight, it's just how big those points that were left on the table against Wales were. Because if you had 4 points right now, you'd really be sitting pretty hidden into the third game.
Maka, were you surprised how good the US were compared to that second half they put in against Wales?
Yes, I listened to all the boys. I agree with a lot of the points. They looked tired against Wales, didn't they? But I was really impressed by their energy today. They look quicker than England. They look sharper than England. They look, you know, Serginho Dest, even Weston McKennie. They look really sharp, driving forward a lot. You know, I was very disappointed in England yet again. But you know, I've sat there with yourselves 2 years ago, 4 years ago, and said the same thing. You know, just because they beat Iran and Iran were woeful, as Craig said in the first game, you can't get carried away by England's performances. They do enough. They're strong at the back. They keep clean sheets, and they progress through these competitions. So I didn't really expect, you know, a huge performance from them today because, of course, I watched them in the Nations League games in the summer. Yes, they beat Iran, but actually the form going into this tournament hasn't been great as a whole. So it's a slow burner for England. I wasn't expecting much, and you know, I got what I thought I'd get, to be honest.
You're one manager that just sent the team out the same as, and you're the other one who was thinking outside the box a little bit,
right?
Greg Berhalter. So I need to do something a little bit different. I can't just sort of go toe-to-toe the way we were. So I'll put 2 through the middle, and I'll just try and, you know, make sure the 2 centre-backs are passing sideways, try and deny the ball into Declan Rice early on. And you saw they were trying to play that early ball out to the full-backs, but they had pressure there because they had Pulisic and McKennie. And once again, Tyler Adams.
He was superb.
Yeah, he was. McKennie was when he... Don't forget McKennie's been injured at Juventus, and so he's not fully fit. So as well as that yellow card to worry about, he's got some match fitness issues. And look, you look at where England are taking the players from, all the elite clubs, basically, and then you look at, you know, Tim Reamy's in his mid-30s, playing for Fulham. You know, Tyler Adams and Aronson, who come on as a good player, they're fighting in a relegation scrap with Leeds. You know, they're not getting plucked from Manchester City and Liverpool, in general terms. And so what they did, and I never quite got this mentality before the game, that a lot of the US fraternity, soccer fraternity, seem to buy into this. Oh, it's just about the Iran game now. And I'm sitting thinking, listen, if you can somehow pull a win off against England, then all you need is a draw. It's not like bin this one and then we'll beat Iran. It doesn't work like that. And so I thought that was a little weird, but clearly the players weren't thinking that way. And a little bit more care and attention in the final third, and they could have won the game. I just thought England were... I thought Berhalter got what he needed to do right, and I thought Gareth Southgate, and it's not the first time, and we saw it in the Croatia game in the World Cup 4 years ago, where things were going wrong, and he wasn't able to put it right. I think we kind of saw that a little bit again today, and he can be thankful, in my opinion, that in this group they've had Iran, and now they're going to get Wales.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN+.